A while back, I had an amazing conversation with someone very dear to me, a friend named Olivia. Olivia had been on a journey with money, not the kind of journey you hear about in business books or seminars. It was much deeper than that. It was a transformation in how she thought about money, how she felt about it, how she welcomed it into her life. She told me, "I've started to think of money like the air I breathe." At first, I thought she was just being poetic. But she meant it, completely. She said, "Air is always around me. I don't stress about whether there's enough. I don't earn it. I don't hoard it. I just breathe it in. And breathe it out. Effortless. Natural. Easy." I decided, why shouldn't money feel the same way? Hearing her say that shifted something inside me too. Olivia shared that she began imagining money flowing to her, freely, joyfully, just like breath. She would sit quietly and picture it, streams of prosperity coming in with every inhale, ease and generosity flowing out with every exhale. She smiled and said, "It's fun to imagine. It feels light. It feels possible." I realized that how I feel about money actually affects how money shows up for me. She went on, "The more I practiced feeling abundant, even when my bank balance didn't reflect it yet, the better I felt. And the better I felt, the more little signs of abundance started appearing." Olivia discovered something powerful, that she could choose her attitude about money. She wasn't stuck. She wasn't at the mercy of the economy, or her upbringing, or yesterday's paycheck. She said, "Now that I know my thoughts are creating my reality, I know I can shift the flow of money into my life by shifting my mindset." The formula is simple. Think thoughts that feel better. Feel emotions that feel abundant. And trust that the physical world will catch up. She wasn't blind to reality. She knew that results wouldn't pop out of thin air overnight. But she trusted that every good feeling thought was like putting a coin in the bank of her future. She told me, "I finally understood. I can tell by how I feel whether I'm aligned with abundance or scarcity. And when I feel good, that's my sign that I'm facing in the right direction." And you know what? Olivia didn't try to control how everyone else thought about money, either. She said, "People around me have their own stories about wealth, stories of fear, greed, generosity, guilt, whatever. I don't need to fix their stories. I just need to write my own." There was such peace in her voice when she said that. She also admitted something beautiful. "Sometimes, I still slip into old patterns of worry. That's okay. I'm human. But now, I catch it faster. I pivot quicker. I choose better feeling thoughts deliberately, because I know good feeling thoughts always lead to good feeling results." Olivia accepted that change was gradual. She said, "The very first evidence isn't a fat check in the mailbox. It's my mood. It's my lightness. It's my sense of calm. And then, the outer shifts start happening, one opportunity at a time." She became certain of something that so many people miss. There is a perfect, unwavering link between what we think and what we experience. The universe, or life, or whatever name you like to call it, always responds to the energy we broadcast. Olivia said, "When I deliberately think thoughts of ease and wealth, life rises to meet me. And when I align my inner world, the outer world has no choice but to follow." She realized she didn't need to wait for proof before she felt better. She could feel better first, and then the proof would come. And she trusted, truly trusted, that she was worthy, valuable, and abundant by her very nature. Not because of a number in an account. Not because of any outward symbol of success. But simply because she existed. She said something I'll never forget. Money flows to me now as easily as my next breath. I desire it, and it comes. I release it, and it returns multiplied. In and out. In and out. Always moving. Always available. Always easy. There's no single right way to tell your story of abundance. It doesn't have to be grand or perfect. It can be about the past you've lived. It can be about the future you're creating. Or it can simply be about this moment, right here, right now. The important thing is intent, the conscious choice to tell a better feeling version of your story. Because the story you tell yourself, in the quiet moments, when no one else is listening, that story is the foundation of your life. So tell it with love. Tell it with courage. Tell it with joy. And most importantly, tell it the way you want it to be. Because you're not just living your life. You're writing it. One beautiful thought at a time.